Should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah. Plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5. And that one's good. Leonard.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. Outside Porter. And they come right back with their own three-point.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The three from Harden. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dunn.
Well, you love the physicality from Chris Dunn. He's willing himself to the stripe thanks to the way he goes straight into the defense on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here's Zubac. Michael Porter making his last shot. And the basket by Harden.
Well, the mechanics of James Harden's shooting are just so defined and on point. He gets the ball, and he's ready to shoot right away.
Now here's Gordon. Porter with the screen for Gordon. No good with the triple. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Count it.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Gordon. Porter with the screen for Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc, Powell pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Harden outside. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Leonard, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. A different look for Denver. Peyton Watson comes in for Michael Porter. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Christian Brown. Jones checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. Westbrook dishes to Murray. Pass to Watson. At the elbow, Jokic. Back to Watson. Here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Clock at 4. And Jokic slings it in.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
And here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Westbrook, and it's good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Jokic. After the basket by Bogdanovich. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Saric comes in for Jokic. And Porter subbed in for Aaron Gordon. Now here's Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Strother.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Coffey. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Saric. Russell Westbrook out there with Porter. Then there's Peyton Watson. It's Najee in a power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Simmons. Zubac, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Banked in off the glass.
You have to finish if you're that close. Zubac does just that.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Coffey passes to Jones. Right side, Simmons. Back to Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Christian Brown's checked in for Najee. And the Clippers making a change here as well. As Dunn's checked in for Ben Simmons.
Westbrook off the ground, so quick into the rise and fire. What a tough cover.
Dunn, the bounce pass. Zubac's the pass to Coffee.
2 minutes remaining in the
Dunn
first.
outside.
2 minutes.
Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Porter pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Westbrook, no good. Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Dunn. Now, here's Zubac. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Bogdanovich. Softly drops in the floater. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Pushing up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Zeke Naji comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Porter. Now here's Simmons. Low block shot. And that one, good. Simmons got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
Well, Simmons, guys, always encouraging him to fire from the mid-range. Nice delivery there.
Out left to the wing. Jokic against Simmons. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. It's good.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Done outside. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Murray outside. Westbrook a screen on Harden. So the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Zubac against Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. It's Powell on the wing. And here's Leonard from 3. Drops in the tray. Leonard's got 10 points.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Denver calls timeout. Porter finds Murray. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Powell inside. He's against Jokic. The shot by Powell, no good. Powell with the steal. Yep, that one goes. Powell's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Murray sets a screen for Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Ah, Leonard cleaning it up.
Kawhi all business right now. Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Here's the screen for 3. Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Leonard. Done outside. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lob pass to Gordon. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. There's the 3. And it's Norman Powell with the 3. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Murray down low, guarded by Harden. Here's Brown. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Dunn. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic catches his way to finish inside.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Leonard. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jamal Murray is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Saric. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Westbrook against Bogdanovich. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Woo. The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. People like to debate, Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David. Done outside. Nailed from three-point land. Dunn's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Powell. Leonard looking around. Takes a 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown the pass to Gordon. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers leading by 6. Pass to Harden. Here's Zubac. Powell the pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 9.
This is evidence that James Harden, from any spot on the floor, is willing to launch and makes good on that long 3.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Zubac against Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 8. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Murray, good.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
And it's done in the corner. Hands it from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Jokic against Zubac. Murray, good.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game, because this one is over.
Here's Dunn, and that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Outside Gordon. It's up a 3. Nails the tray.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And he's good on the 3-ball. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Launches a 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. From the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
The 3 is up. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Fox. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist from Fox. Vassell's got 5.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Fox. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. McDaniels passes to Randle. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Now Vassell. Now here's Barnes. Checked by Randle. Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's Clark. Reed for 3. Sohan with a rebound. Johnson with it. Randall's in his pocket. Outside Paul. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Sohan, right side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Reed a screen on Paul to win the cold spell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
To the paint. Here's Randle. Up and in on the layup. Randle's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Keldon Johnson, Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Jeremy Sohan, and it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Sohan. Here's Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Edwards looking it over. Fade away. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And Minnesota making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Ali. There's no doubt about that. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Over Castle. Edwards can't hit. Up top, Vassell. He's guarded by Conley. Always attacking Fox.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And it's in there.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Vassell against McDaniels. Fires for 3. And he buries his first look.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Wembanyama, screen on Conley. 3-pointer, Fox. It doesn't go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Jeremy Sohan.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards reigns one in.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Fox. Up and over Conley. Again, the Spurs score.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn him with the jumper.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Randle. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 5. Vassell right side. Outside Barnes. Conley against Fox. Shot clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Takes the 3 by Conley. That one's good. Conley's got 5 points.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Here's Castle, guarded by Edwards. On the wing, Vassell. He's got 5. Fox outside. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Conley against Fox. Edwards for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Deflects the pass. Here's Randle. From 13 feet, down it goes. He's got 7.
You know, Randle has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. Fox with the ball. Clock at 6. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Barnes against Randle. Edwards for 3. Counted from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
To the inside. Here's Barnes. No good with a layup. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Reed to screen on Fox. Outside Edwards. To tie it up. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. Here's Fox. Oh, tough defense, but better offense by Fox.
A slick move by Fox inside, finding a way to beat the interior coverage.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Paul. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Barnes. Over Randle. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Castle. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Lets it go from 11. Edwards, that's good.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Castle. Back to Fox. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Spurs lead by 6. And here's Fox. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the basket by Edwards.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Fox. San Antonio again can't hit. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randle finds Edwards. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. For 3, Randle. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Here's Fox. And it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Up top, Edwards. And he buries it. And that one brings them within one.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And they go to the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Edwards. Cans it to force overtime.
This is as good as it gets. A big-time bucket to send it to OT.
Cold-blooded.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Conley. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Vassell with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Vassell passes to Fox. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Ooh, look at Edwards fighting through.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Now Fox from the high post. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Fox has got 27.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. Edwards got 31.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
3-pointer, Fox. And he sinks it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Edwards. Rebounded by Castle. The 3. Oh, he buried the 3.
And Barnes, great at getting the shot he wants in big moments of the game. Clutch, Harrison Barnes.
Here's Conley. And he lobs it up. Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Castle, 6 to shoot. Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Let's go with a 3. Oh, bangs home the 3. And And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback. You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
In BA, I don't...
when you look at these teams, they have two of the deeper rosters in the NBA.
Well, we should recognize the front office doing just a great job, Kevin, of understanding that depth will win you championships and get you through a long season. They've done a great job of filling out these rosters with a ton of quality players.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And the slam by Williams.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness, not going to shy away from contact.
Jacks up a 3. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nice D from Williams.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Butler. Green, the screen. Williams against Butler. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Took him no time at all on that one.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wallace is checked in. Butler against Holmgren. Hield from outside. Drills it from outside.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Wallace. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. They kick out to Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hield's got 6.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Good on the triple. He has 5.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now Wallace. He has yet to score. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Here's Holmgren. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Payton is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, following Jonathan Kuminga's 3. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Podziemski. Kuminga kicks to Payton. Curry with it. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Shots good by Williams.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Green. Moody with it. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Buries the long-range jumper. Dort's got 6.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Pass to Curry. Will it go? The Thunder pull it in. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Moody the pass to Green. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Launches a 3. He can't get that one. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at the Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Green kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Outside Williams. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Hartenstein up top. Right side, Dort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Warriors trail by 9. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. 90 seconds now into the second half. Butler kicks to Curry. Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Butler. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's Butler. And off the prime, and in it goes. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Williams a screen on Curry. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Curry.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Launches it. The 3 ball from Curry.
He could score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
Outside Williams. It's Dort on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Good, nice job down low.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
Pass to Podziemski. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. On its way from Curry for 2, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Inside, Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder out in front, up by 6. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Payton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Holmgren with a screen on Kerr. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Stephen Curry.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on George. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder leading by 8. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the post. Guarded by Kerr. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Oklahoma City's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Curry. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Again, Oklahoma City.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Pajemski. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Both shots good from the stripe. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Shot from the low block. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That one, no good.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And they go to the intentional foul.
Foul. Pajimski. Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Nails the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Hits the three.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Butler. Shoots. Count it!
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in...
common. They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Murray. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
And here's Porter outside. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Here's Brown following the bucket by the Spurs. And again, Michael Porter for 3. Porter's got 6.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Murray against Fox. Over Murray. And it's Fox missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Gordon can't hit. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. 6 on the shot clock. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
A player like Gordon lifts the whole team. He works hard to find those shots, always contributing.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Gordon. Barnes, it's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Brown. Gordon outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Brown.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
Paul finds Vassell, crosses over. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Peyton Watson.
Good size on Vassell, learning how to maneuver it inside.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Watson. Lets the 3 fly. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Here's Fox. The 3 ball. Knocks down the long J. Fox has got 7 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Denver. They lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Brown's checked in for Najee. Here's Champagnie. Back to Johnson. Fox right side. Pass to Champagnie. Johnson for 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Denver. It's a 3-point game. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. There's the screen by Johnson. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Now a timeout called by Denver. A different look for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Champagnie, and Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. And a switch here also for Denver. Murray's checked in for Watson. Porter the pass to Saric. And here is Porter, covered by Johnson. Saric right side to the wing on the left. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by Castle. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Now here's Fox. He's got 10. 3-pointer. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Such a dynamic playmaker. Westbrook forcing the issue, getting to the stripe.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely, and the layup falls. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Fox. 15 points in the game. Sinks the tray.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
I'll tell you what, the combination of strength and body control allows Westbrook to finish through contact as well as just about anybody.
Murray against Fox. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. And the three off target. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for Denver, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Denver leading by 3. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it, and you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Jokic. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Fox surveying the D. Here's the 3. Ooh, the answer from De'Aaron Fox.
I love watching Fox get his revenge like this. A great triple.
Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Porter. Gordon on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray from outside. And again, Denver with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He shoots. Castle misses.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Gordon finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray from outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Porter from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 12.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Fox, that's good.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Vassell against Porter. Gordon outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by Castle.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gordon outside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fox outside. For the lead. Fox beats him inside. A slick move. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. San Antonio on top. They're up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They lead by 1. We've got Jeremy Sohan. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Watson. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. San Antonio's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 27.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Now here's Westbrook. Basket's good.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Fox for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Fox has got 12 points in just the second half.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Paul. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He made it very clear. They need to work the ball inside, saying, quote, they haven't blocked a shot yet. Bring the ball to them. Make them defend us down low. Let's see how they take that advice. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
Pass to Jokic. The big man, Jokic.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Fox for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Jokic in the post. Covered by Wembanyama. And a missed layup. Nuggets trail by 6. Jokic in the post. Wembanyama on it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fox against Murray. Fox gets it to go inside.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Jokic. Right through the D for the layup. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Steps back and shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Jokic drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
San Antonio has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. 44 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gordon brings the double team. The 3 from Wembanyama. Knocks it down from distance.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Murray. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. So it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans. Or, thanks, Alec, great interview once again. And that about wraps.
ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Curry. That's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. Down low, Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
First team foul.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Randall surveying the D. 6 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the three ball is good. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Outside, Green. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Fields checked in for Curry. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Outside Butler. Over Randall. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Timberwolves leading by 3. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Randall passes to Conley. Back to Randall. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
On the wing, Heel. Defended by Alexander Walker. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Moody's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Conley, the pass to Randall. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Pajemski. Pass to Butler. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3 spot. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Curry brings the double. Basket counts. Reeves got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. And he's all for sharing the wealth.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Healed against Edwards. Now here's Hield. He started close. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
Hield against Edwards. From 11 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Now, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Kuminga. A three for DiVincenzo. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Outside, Kuminga. Shot to stop the run, and Kuminga throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Now here's Conley. Scoreless thus far. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Connects from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Now here's McDaniel. Now Randall. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Randall against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. And another three for Minnesota.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Off with the layup. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Edwards finds Conley. Randle with the ball. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Edwards looking it over. A second chance effort. Strong move inside by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. To the middle. Trying to find Podziemski. Gets it to him. And yes, it's good.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
McDaniels with the ball. Now Randle. Gobert with a screen on Butler. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Randle's got 5 now.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randle can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Peyton, he's checked in for Moody. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's checked in. Curry finds Peyton. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Randle with the block.
When Randle is engaged defensively, he can make some spectacular plays and really brings an intimidation factor to the game.
Edwards with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Edwards can't hit. Warriors trail by 12. And here is Butler. Green with a screen on Conley. Butler from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randle outside. Lets the 3 fly. No good. Shot missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Trains the three-pointer.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pass to Conley. The tray. Hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Conley against Curry. And here is Peyton. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Everything's fallen into place. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. Jackson Davis with it. Back to Curry. To the inside. And he dumps it down.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Pass to Reed. Now DiVincenzo. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 12-point game. Pass to McDaniels. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last time out. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Edwards. Three-pointer. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. Curry is inside. Over by Conley. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Curry gets the bucket.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Back to Conley. From deep, sinks the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Curry against Conley. It's Curry with the drive, and the layup falls. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Conley. The teardrop falls in. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Curry with the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Great D that time from Zubats.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Castle.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Vassell. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
Feels good about their chances if they can prevent Kawhi Leonard from taking over. We're talking about a first ballot Hall of Famer who can score from all 3 levels and can take your best scorer out of the game. I asked him, so what's the plan? He said, survive.
And Allie, thank you for that.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
Zubats passes to Leonard. 3-pointer, no good. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Wembanyama, screen on Harden. Here's Fox. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Leonard, good.
Well, the mid-range, absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Harden against Fox. Beyond the arc. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Zubac. Outside Harden. Pass to Powell. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Powell.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Fox against Harden to the left side wing. Here's Castle. Inside. The shot. Top of the key jumper, no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. San Antonio on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3. Paul shot is off. The Clippers trail. Here's Simmons. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Bogdanovic. Coffey on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Coffey's got his first 2 points. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. Now here's Zubac. No made baskets yet. Zubac, screen. Bogdanovic, that's good.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Fox, the pass to Sohan. And here's Barnes. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Barnes. Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up you can get.
Outside Jones. Leonard outside. A minute and a half left to play in the half. Pure from three-point range.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Timeout. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and it's Paul in for De'Aaron Fox. Coffey, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Barnes. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. From deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
It's his first trip to the line. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Outside Harden. Pass to Coffey. Leonard outside. Plenty of space. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Vassell's got 5 now.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Coffey can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now Paul. No points yet. Inside. Wembanyama. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Leonard way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at center. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
And Fox powers it home.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Here's Powell. And he comes up with a bucket. Powell's got 5 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside from behind the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots. And Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Clippers trail by 7. Dunn outside. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Dunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you have to be able to play the pick and roll game in the NBA, and Chris Dunn getting to the right space quickly.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Dunn outside. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Barnes. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Spurs lead by 6. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want. Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Pass to Barnes. Cans it with nobody near him. Barnes has got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Zubac. He's scoreless. Zubac screen. The shot by Dunn, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
27 seconds left in the third. Shot by Leonard, no good. San Antonio leading by 7. Fox right side. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes against Leonard to stop the run. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
From deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the San Antonio Spurs up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Clippers trail by 8. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 5. And the basket by Coffey.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Fox with the ball to the middle. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Fox.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Leonard for 3. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now. Spurs lead by 8. To the inside. Now here's Fox. To the paint. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Why all business right now? Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Fox outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Fires high post. And it's good. 2 points. Fox has got 11 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by Dunn.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Harden, pass to Powell. He buries it from 3.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Into the lane. Oh, a strong finish by Fox.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Here's Leonard. That one a little long. San Antonio's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Back to Wembanyama. Fox against Leonard. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And an intentional foul right there.
First foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Powell brings a double. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Timeout called, the Clippers. 30 seconds left in the 4th. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Zubac passes to Dunn. Here's Leonard. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Dunn. Off target from 3-point range. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. This one was in the balance right until... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForge.
In tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic, and it's Murray in at the 1.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Jokic passes to Brown. Back to Jokic. Shoots from 14. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Crossed up the D perfectly.
And Butler's ball skills now pretty tight for a wing guy. He's excellent at creating for himself on offense.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here's Butler. Michael Porter making his last shot. Butler dishes to Curry. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Murray to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Butler finds Podziemski. And here is Moody. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. Outside Gordon. And then Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. The Nuggets trail by 5. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Murray, good.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Healed the pass to Butler. Fades and shoots. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Gordon. Hasn't made one yet. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Back to Westbrook. From the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Left side, Kuminga. And the shot is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Russell Westbrook. Peyton Watson is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Saric, and it's Strawther in at the 2-guard spot. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
With possession here, following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Curry with it. He has 5. 4 on the clock. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Peyton against Porter. Back to Watson. Left side, Saric. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Warriors leading by 5. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Curry way outside from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 10.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Denver calls timeout. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Saric. And Murray subbed in for Peyton Watson. Now here's Porter. And here's Westbrook. Back to Porter. They need this. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got his second bucket.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Westbrook. For three, Murray. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 8. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. A nice shot by Moody. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Here's Butler. Michael Porter making his last shot. Green kicks to Curry. And it's Denver with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Outside Curry. For Murray. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 12 points in the game. Here's Brown. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clarkie has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3, he's got all of those.
Outside Gordon.
It's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Pass to Podziemski. With a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Shoots from 14. Jokic draws the double. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Outside Butler. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 balls.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Green's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. Back to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Curry. Pass to Jokic. Over Green. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Jokic.
You know, since his rookie year, Jokic's confidence has really grown. I mean, he's gotten extremely comfortable with his jump shot now.
Payton looking it over. Here's Curry with the three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray outside. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Rebound by Butler.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over Westbrook. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Butler's got 12 in the game.
Butler's so proficient at shooting off the dribble. He has a good feel for where his shot can come from and how he can get to that pull-up jump shot.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Draymond Green. And Hield subbed in for Curry. The Nuggets also changing it up. Sharks checked in for Jokic. Zignaji comes in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Murray. Warriors leading by 4. Now Butler. He's got 12. For 3. That one no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. They've got Saric, Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Saric just screen on Curry. Murray for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. From downtown. Steph, perfection from the arc.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Saric just screen on Curry. To the middle, here's Watson. Outside for Murray. Takes the 3. Brown's shot is off. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. And then for Denver, Jokic has checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And it's Butler missing. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Brown. Murray outside. Now Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Brown the pass to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. For 3, Murray knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Butler, no good.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Brown. Gordon kicks to Murray. Here's Brown. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Porter finds Jokic. Over Green. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Porter. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. Butler against Gordon. Hard earned by Butler.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
Down low. Puts it up. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Here's Butler. 55 seconds left in the game. Murray. To take the lead. Buries it from outside.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Murray. Draymond Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. While their passes are healed. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Curry's checked in for Golden State. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Murray. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
– 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from 11. Yes!
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. And that one's good. Irving.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Pass to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. There's the three. And Edwards good for three.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Washington. Here's Irving. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Gafford. Inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Gafford. Irving's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Back to Irving. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Irving for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Randle with it. Checked by Davis. Gobert with a screen on Irving. No one covering.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
Conley against Irving. Gafford the screen. From downtown. Irving no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley passes to Randle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Here's DiVincenzo after the basket by Dallas. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark, the pass to Randle. Shot clock at 6. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Dinwiddie outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's Minnesota leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They've got Miller, Anthony Edwards out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Irving for three. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Outside Edwards, puts up a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Way to rise. The occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Outside Edwards. Reed, a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
1:49 left in the first half. Irving against DiVincenzo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Donte DiVincenzo.
And in terms of raw talent, Kyrie Irving is a step up from a lot of other guys. He just has an innate ability to create things out on the floor and make tricky shots.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And they pick up 2. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Pass to Washington. Now Irving. He's guarded by Conley. And the shot's good by Irving. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Thompson against Edwards. Nice D from Thompson.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 29 seconds left in the second period. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Outside Irving. That one drops for him. Irving's got 23.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Edwards finds Randall. Shoots over Davis. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Edwards. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Look, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Here's Irving, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And with all the insane shots Kyrie can hit, he might be the last guy in the league you want to D up.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Both free throws good from Irving.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Picked by Gobert for 3. Conley, and the three-pointer goes. Conley's got 6.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
Randall, the pass to Gobert. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Gafford.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Over Washington. McDaniels can't hit. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Irving for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. 12 points for him.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Outside McDaniels. 4-3. Davis with a rebound. And so Davis will bring it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. Thompson outside. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the four-man position. Irving finds Dinwiddie. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, Dinwiddie is just relentless sometimes. He goes right into the defender and still gets it in the air.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. And Washington is subbed in for Christie. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, "Hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end." Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Gets the three to fall.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. On the take, Edwards. Gafford with the block. Now Irving. Here's Thompson. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And now a three-point Maverick lead.
Looking a lot like his dad right there. Klay Thompson with the physical play, challenging that interior.
Lets it go from the wing. Randall, good.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Irving. Oh, a special move before that shot. Irving's got 37.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Edwards against Thompson. McDaniels from long range. Gets the three ball to go.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Yeah, so crafty at drawing fouls. Kyrie really enjoys going at the defense and daring them to get aggressive.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Outside Irving. Up and over Conley. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Irving's got 41.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Irving against Conley. Pass to Gafford.
Yes! And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Puts it up from 12. Money. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Irving with it. Randall's in his pocket.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Edwards, no good.
They're clawing their way back in. That was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a three-point lead. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's all about getting a three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did it. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.